This is a battle in the new era tournament between Orgetorix of Agortha and the Blademaster of the Wolf Clan. Poor Blademaster is commanding the Sassanid Empire, while Orgetorix is going Germanic. He is commanding the Visigoths. So for Blademaster, for those who are about to die, we salute you. He has 3 Armenian slingers, 1 Peshtigban, 1 Grifpanvar, 1 Persian mounted warrior. He has a Persian noble general, a fair general. Please pick a braced general. Then he has Grifpanvar, Peshtigban, Persian mounted. For his front line, he has Persian brigade. Take a look at these guys. Oh, they look beastly with their... I don't know if this is a turban or what it is, but it's... that helmet though, it's very cool. But looks like it might offer some protection. Then we have the Daylamites. He has a total of 4 Daylamite warriors. For Orgetorix of Agortha, we have 3 Germanic spears up front, a few deer grazing here. It's like war dogs, they can send out the deer to attack enemy cavalry. Then he has 6 Germanic horse, 5 Germanic archers, Germanic noble general, he's a braced general. Then he also has 5 Gothic Palatina defectors. So this is a very dangerous build by Orgetorix, and very dangerous for Blademaster having to deal with this type of build. Because he's outmatched in melee cavalry, he has the stronger shock cavalry. There is no shock cavalry for Orgetorix, but with the Sassanids, getting hit by flaming projectiles is very bad for these cataphracts without shields. They have good health, they have good armor, but they do not block incoming missiles. So it's going to be hurt them significantly to get hit by flaming projectiles. Now I don't remember whether the Peshtigban do have a missile block chance, because they do have a shield. So the Peshtigban, but it's very low. I don't remember it at the top of my head, but it's a very low missile block chance. And the Persian nobles are a great unit. They also look pretty damn cool, and if the Sassanids had Persian nobles as a melee cavalry option, that would be pretty good for them. The problem is that they do not have a bonus versus large, of course. That's melee cavalry without the bonus versus large does not do too well. And here we go, flaming ammunition pouring into the cavalry of Blademaster. These Armenian slingers, Orgetorix needs to be careful, because the Armenian slingers can wreck Germanic archers. They don't have the range, which is a problem for the Armenian slingers. But there's really no point for Orgetorix to be firing into the Armenian slingers, because they will just block anything that the archers can pour at them. So I like what Orgetorix is doing here, just pushing up his infantry. Palatina defectors, very dangerous units. And Blademaster is eating fire on his Peshtigban cataphracts. His Persian mounted looks like they're going to be making a dash for it. Yep, redirected into Germanic horsemen. Persian mounted are probably going to lose that engagement. But if they get help here from the Persian brigade, that might be very good for them. But it looks like the Germanic spears are going to charge in as well. Very nicely done here by Blademaster in redirecting his charge into the Palatina and into the Germanic spearmen. That was a very nice move by him. But he's taking so much flaming fire on his Peshtigban cataphracts. Over here as well, he's getting his Grifpanvar slaughtered. His Persian mounted are getting slaughtered. And over here as well, I mean, the Germanic horse basically lose nothing against the Persian mounted. Then they just destroy the Persian mounted. So this type of build is something the Sassanids will have a very difficult time dealing with. The Peshtigban were able to do well against the Germanic horsemen. Then comes the support and the flaming projectiles, and the Peshtigban are going to drop very quickly now. A nice charge here by Blademaster, a bit disorganized, but it's going to do some damage to the Germanic spears. In the center though, the Palatina defectors of Orgetorix are destroying both Persian brigades. The elite Elamites here, they're going to get a nice charge into the Gothic Palatina defectors. The Palatina defectors did not counter, and just not making it in to the blob here is Blademaster. So he is in the situation now where most of his cavalry is tied down. He is probably going to be able to take out these units with his cavalry here, though. He has the weaker infantry. His Armenian slingers have... If all of those kills are cavalry kills, then it's fairly nice. He's sending in his Armenian slingers into the Germanic archers, and they're going to do well against Germanic archers, even though they have only 6 melee damage. They're going to be able to hold the archers. Orgetorix wisely pulling away the archers, leaving the Armenian slingers in combat with the Palatina defectors, and the Palatina defectors are of course going to destroy them. And this is the problem with the Sassanids. The Sassanids have no staying power in melee in terms of their cavalry. The Germanic factions just stomp all over the Sassanids. And in the recent video I made about the weakest factions in the game, one of them is the Sassanid Empire, and for the reasons just stated. They have great shock cavalry, but that is really all they have. And of course great shock cavalry gets defeated by decent melee cavalry. So the Pushtegben have gotten a nice amount of kills here up against Germanic archers and such, and Blademaster is doing a good job on this flank. But there always seems to be more Germanic horse able to rush in and ruin the day. This flank has completely collapsed. There are still archers left on the field for Orgetorix, and they are now pouring the fire into the Persian nobles of Blademaster. So yeah, this is impossible to... This battle is at the point of no return. Valiant defeat once again by Blademaster. Much more decisive result than the first battle between these two players. And he gets some nice kills on some of these Grifpanvar and the Pushtigban. The Armenian slingers, if these are cavalry kills, then it's okay. If they're not, they are underperforming massively. The Elamites do a decent enough job. The elite Elamites, it's okay, I guess. The Persian brigade, hard to make them cost effective, but they did eat some charges. The problem is the follow-up. And for the Visigoths, the Palatina defectors did a lot of damage. Not a whole lot of kills on these Germanic archers, but they are mostly cavalry kills and cavalry hit point damage. Nice kills on the Germanic spearmen. Overall, this type of Germanic build from the Visigoths is just something it's going to be super difficult for the Sassanid Empire to deal with. So good game. I quite liked both games between these two players, and congratulations to Orgetorix for advancing. Strength and honor.